Hey guys, the book I will be reviewing is Wanderlove by Kristen Hubbard. The book Wanderlove comes out on March 13th. It's a contemporary and it is by Kristen Hubbard. The whole theme behind this book is traveling. This girl, her name is Bria, gives up her dream of going into this art institute. Her and her boyfriend were supposed to go together, but then they broke up. And she was supposed to go on a trip to Europe with her two best friends, but her two best friends told her that this summer was not the time because she was wallowing and all depressed over the breakup, and they're like, maybe next year. So Bria wanted to prove to them that she could do it. So she booked a trip to Guatemala. She actually booked it with a tourist group. So when she did go there, she saw that her tourist group consisted of old people. That's it. And they only went to the usual typical touristy places. And I've been to South Korea, I've been to Malaysia and to China. I understood how Bria felt when about the whole tourist groups, because when we go, we do not book with a tourist group, because I feel they restrict where we go, and they usually go to the typical places that have been visited by many tourists, so they're not actually authentic to that country. They're more modernized or whatever to meet tourists' needs. And I don't think that's really what experiencing the different cultures of the countries that you go to. So I understood when she wanted out from the tourist group, and she met a bunch of backpackers, and they invited her just to go backpacking with them through Guatemala, and she accepted. And this is when the story really starts, her journey. She actually starts touring with a brother and a sister. I really like Kristen Hubbard's writing. She doesn't just write normal narration, but she actually includes drawings. Bria is an artist and she includes some drawings. And Kristen Hubbard is the actual artist, and they are so adorable. They don't just give you dialogue, but there's actually sometimes a visual, especially if it's something important to Bria. And Kristen Hubbard also includes journal entries for Bria, so you get a mix of everything, and I think that connects you more to the protagonist. I think they make the reading experience more enjoyable. I just really liked how it started at the beginning. I mean, they could not stand each other. Rowan couldn't stand her because she was such a freshie, like she's never backpacked. She was in a tourist group, which is basically lame for them. And Bria thinks that Rowan is a bit arrogant because he's been backpacking for 2 years and actually kept on making fun of her for only doing it for the first time. And but I also really liked how they start to open up to each other. They start to talk, not just like they start to trust each other more. This book definitely brought back the itch to travel for traveling for me. It's a contemporary. It's cute. I started reading it. I didn't think it was that good, but as I kept reading it more and more, I actually got more and more addicted, and I finished it in a day. Other photographs. It was cute. I also really liked how Kristen stayed true to the Guatemalan culture. Like, she actually did her research. I think she already went there, and she would describe the food, the locals there, even some island, and there were even some maps of some islands and where everything is. And Kristen Hubbard's love for travel got through to this book. It showed how much she loved to travel. I liked that there was actually more of a story behind this other than them, Rowan and Bria in the end getting together. There was more backstory when it comes to Rowan and when it came to Bria, like Rowan and his history, and Bria and her giving up her art and trying to rebel and all that stuff. And I really liked it. It was a good contemporary. I think a lot of people would like it, especially people who have done some traveling. And that's it. Bye guys.